Hi everyone. In case you missed class today, this is hopefully a little um, helpful tool to just review the activity that we did as a class, the Econoland activity. This coincides with 2.6 in your textbook in chapter 2.6, and it's called the circular flow model. Now, one of the things that I should point out is that in the textbook they don't really have much on the product market and the resource market, two things that we talked about throughout this activity, and hopefully we can make some sense of it here. So basically we have our households over here, and we have our businesses or entrepreneurship over here. And in the circular flow model, what happens is our households are going to sell their resources, or their productive resources, their land labor capital. So when you go to get your after school job at McDonald's, and you sell your labor in exchange for some money. And those businesses will pay you that money because they want your land, labor, and capital, in which they take that and they are going to produce goods and services. And they bring those to the product market, where this is where you would see, I don't like a Target. So there's our little Target. So companies assemble the land, labor, and capital into goods and services, and they bring it to the product market. And the households, having just sold their resources, they bring their money to the product market, and they buy their goods and services and bring them home. Um, with the hopes, the businesses hoping that they bring in money to be profitable. You're satisfying your wants and needs in the household sector by buying those goods and services. And then in the middle, we have the role of government. If we go back to Adam Smith, we could say that could represent the basic system of justice. So you could also talk about our roads, our national defense, our court system. So at the end of it, our last thing, we pay taxes. The businesses and households pay their taxes for those government services, thus completing the circular flow model.